Well, hey, MechWarrior, welcome back to Open Place MechWarrior 5. We're here in Tukiyid. I have to confess, I played a little bit and forgot to hit the record button before I came back here to Tukiyid. And in the course of that playing, I managed to take my lance here, which involves the sunder that I just picked up, and to show you that we're still in pretty much alignment with where we were. Still has a single heatsink array because I just haven't gotten the double heat sinks back in yet. What I did do is I made a raid over in wolf space to an objective raid, and it was a 1010 or something like that. And I came right back here again because I managed to pick up this lovely specimen of battle mech, which has plenty of heat sinks in it. And I dropped them off already, and they are now there. And that's when I looked over at my left-hand screen. I got two monitors on my desk, and I noticed that I wasn't recording. And that gets us to this point right here. So here we are. And I've already passed the 1 day and had it unload. I am now going to take my sunder and proceed as if you guys watch me make that raid, because that's all I can really do. I don't want to throw it away and have to do it all over again. It was a pretty successful frickin' raid. There we go. All even. I think what I'm going to do is take my clan doubles away from here and put the cheapies on the 3-spotters, like so. And one down here. And that gives me 4.27. We're now good. And speaking of the Sunder STOA, this is the one I used for the raid. It did overheat. I got used to it. It was a pretty successful. These guys slammed the crap out of stuff. If I had an extra SRM6, in fact, I would slam it in for this 4, make them all even, and I guess bump it up by an additional, wow, 7 points of damage. That's worthwhile. That would take me up to 140. And that's more than any other mech I've ever piloted, I think. So, here's the repair for that. 2 days. And we'll just repair everybody else out except for this guy. I'm going to sell him. I don't need another S. I don't want another. I thought about building a Direwolf Lance, and I've decided I'm not going to. I'd rather have at least one mech be a fast runner and a Lance so I can scoot like hell. And that would actually be one of the atlases for that. Other than that, just to get down my cost, Soccer's going to come over here, at least for now. We'll repair all. Go back to examining the universe as we know it. And I think I'm going to go up here and take out the guerrilla warfare up here. They've gotten me pretty fun because you get to stay or scoot, your decision. You know what I mean? And these are like Coyote Mission had a raid similar to this, where you could do one or all of the missions within. A 116 is relatively high for me, still, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it for salvage shares. I'm being stupid here. Man, Wolf's got some good salvage. This looks pretty good as far as speed. These Sunders are weird. They say 64, both of them. They can run up to 72. I don't understand what's going on there. There's no pluses for it. It's not a clan mech where you get a 15%. I really don't know. If I get the opportunity, I'll switch into one and demonstrate. That's an extra 10% almost. That's it's a worthwhile get you out of here kind of thing. And sometimes that's exactly what you need at the end of a mission. Get me out of here. I don't know about sometimes. I do it almost all the time.
It's showtime, Commander. Your target zones are marked. If you
Oh,
find any hostile Reds, send them packing.
how about the Clariori closest one? Let's take a look at the map. Yep. In and out. Salvage dependent. I mean, if we go in, the only thing we see is a dasher, we're going to probably hang around for a little bit longer. If there's another, you know, map point somewhat closer to, it's 2,000 kilometers away at most right now, or at minimum.
Target acquired.
The assigned target is set. Engaging weapons.
Thought there was another.
New target. Linebacker.
Sorry, sir. Unable to target.
How about now?
Contact verified. Opening fire. There it is. I'll leave the
Let
rest
him
of the
up.
demolition job up to you, Commander. Seizing.
Target. Dragon.
Solid copy. We are engaging now.
Target destroyed. Target.
God, are my mechs doing anything, or is it just me?
Target destroyed. New target. Shadowhawk.
About to give that target a steady diet of lead.
Looking for a pickup spot. Is that artillery? Yes, it is. Right where I'm standing.
You've covered all your bases, Commander.
Out of here.
Still seabills to be made if you
Nope.
want to put away a few more targets.
Incoming missile.
Enemies coming in 3.5. Oh, I could have made it to another one.
Even I can't pull that off.
Not sure it would have made a difference, but
Target down.
yeah, 2,100. This place here. No, better than that. Somehow, I got 2 mechs tossed up in that little short encounter. That's what I get for just plain running straight in for the kill.
Cavalry is here, Commander. Prepare for mech extraction.
I am prepared. Got a couple mediums I can pick apart at least. Or trade for cash. Linebacker. Ooh, and a lovely Gauss rifle, which I have one still. Okay. I want that for the aforementioned Thunder. So that means I got to pay for that if I want it. And I think I do. I really do. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm taking that. I'll even pay for an extra ammo if I could get it. That was a good, oh, look at that too. Good mission. Good, good, good. Oh yeah. That's going to be a lot cheaper in an industrial hub. We'll do that. That's one hard hitting 65 tonner. How about another guerrilla warfare? I mean, that's just wow. Fast, at least. The 107 should be somewhat easier. Maybe I can do 2 spots, but it's only 7 salvage. Wow, I'm still clicking the button hoping for more.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
Well, did I repair? Of course I did. The Atlas is done. Okay. And that was a lot more than 4 days I was wearing. And that means the heavy metal will, with its SRMs down the middle, will be pretty much the same with the Sunders. So it's a nice, easy swap out for me for one or the other. Similar equipped, similarly weaponed. Same buttons. Makes life a lot easier. Heavy metal has more armor though, because it's a hero mech.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
But it takes longer to repair because it's not an Omni mech.
Sweep the marked sectors. Knock off any targets of opportunity.
Sunder SO, 3 SRMs, large lasers, and the Gauss. Nearest spot, or if I want to do 2 places, spots that are close together. A lot of noise. Yeah, if I really wanted to do more than one, I'd just go for the 3 in the center. And trust that the pickup would be somewhere in line. Bye-bye.
New target. Puma.
The assigned target is set. Engaging weapons.
We have contact. Mercenary soldiers. They fight without purpose, without order. We will show them
Target destroyed.
He was talking too much.
grateful coward's hell for me.
Now, so that's the least of it all. I got at least a, oh yeah, at least a Puma to salvage. Gotta slow down, let the Atlas catch up. I might have to revisit those Atlases and get them sped up, as well as the Night Star. Big hill. Okay, what's the deal? Can't be, well, it might be a defend. Maybe I better quit. Yeah, let's go find out. And those are all too far away to try to run to, I think. Suspicious behavior. Gonna have to run in and see.
You'll be able to pick up the salvage crate as you approach it.
For which I'm gonna run at full speed. This is it. We gotta go do another one.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up. Contact eliminated.
Come on, I'm close enough.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Grab loot at Nav Alpha.
good to hang up your helmet for the day. But I'm still reading targets if you want to put in some extra time.
They're a long way away, and the evac site doesn't change. You can go fight them.
Focusing the shared target.
Come on, I'm shooting and it's not shooting. We already did.
Target destroyed.
Okay,
Regrouping it requested.
let's see what comes. The very first one I ever played of this, it was like 6 mechs landed. And they were all assault mechs. Or 4 and 2 with heavies. Something. You're shooting at something. Probably a turret over there. 2 minutes. Hey, no telling it. If that's the actual thing I gotta and I take it out and I win the spot, then I'll take the money. Nah, it's still lit. One minute 40. That's too close to be anything. Nothing there. I'm used to a minute and a half before the reinforcements come in. We'll just wait it out. Meanwhile, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, folks. You get to watch more old man farting around with modern video games. What else can, I mean, what could be better than that? They're all like, what are we doing, Opa? There's the ride. And Rihanna's in there going, you know, this jet fuel is not exactly free. And I'm like, yeah, but I get to run like hell. Let's see him drop right here. He's stunned that we're still standing here. And just lay down and eject. 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are they coming? If it's way over there, I just wasted everybody's time for 3 minutes. Here they are. Yeah, and shooting at me with their dropship. Uh-huh. That must be VTOL's coming too. Yep. Good deal. Kill it. Of course, I'm just remembering we only got 30 picks. I'm not going to get any of these. Unless I got weapons laying on the ground. Atlas is already... Yeah, I'm losing an Atlas.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lost an Atlas.
Target destroyed.
If Fulton's dead, I'm back in Valton. I'll be doing this one over again. You will not let me in. Stop. Wow. Got locked up in reverse.
Pack it up, Commander, before more enemies arrive.
That's what happens, folks. Screw around, find out. Better known as FAFO, but I don't use that word. However, I got effed, and I got nothing back for it. This. So that Atlas was a UAC-20. Ammo, ammo, ammo. I'm gonna need some for sure. I'll pay him. And he's got a negative, so we're heading back. Not every mission goes to plan. Well, that one did go to plan. I could have run like hell. I just wouldn't have gotten nothing for it, except that adder. Probably should have let that go as it was. Battle.mech. How bad can it be, right? Replaceable. Except I picked up a UAC-20, not an LBC-20. And an engine core. Well, you know what? I wanted to replace one anyway. What have I got? Nothing? What can I get? Nothing. 121 days. Wow. That is at an industrial hub. I think we'll skip that. The Nightjar. I can get some money out of that at the 48. Let's go here and see what I can get for an engine. Really don't want to do this twice. Yep, more engines. Somewhere in this range would be nice. Since that's going to mean a rebuild anyway, well, there you have it. Clan larges. I'm going to change that. Maybe even that. Not sure if I got a LB20 or not. I do. Okay. Still might change that. It's the Gauss. The LB20 is 12, so is the Gauss, so that's no difference there except for the amount of ammo it squirts out. And I want that because that's my building destroyer. So I think we'll take that out. I'm already at 12 days. Do that. See what my tonnage looks like. Wait a minute. It's not what I wanted to do. $117 if I do nothing. Wow. Start from here. Already 117. Okay. $59. Already had that. There was a 350 in there. I'm not sure that's worth it. 61? No, that's what I'm looking at, so I want to go 64. I'm going to buy it and play with it. We'll see. Lots more space, but I'm already maxed out. Down to 91. That's not bad. Heat's probably bad. Yeah. Dang. Do that. How about an LBX? It only saves 2 ton, takes a crap ton of damage off. But it does add range. How about that? This still destroys buildings. Pretty darn good. And I don't have any ammo for it. How did that happen? Wow. How did that happen? Oh, I got 2 singles. I can recoup that. Go back to the 20. Never in the head. I can get rid of that if I only do 3 of these. Get rid of that one. Back up to 91, and I still got 5 tons. And I'm running at 64. I need 10 more heat sinks. I don't have 10, but 3.4. Yep, actually, that's not so bad. Not so bad at all. In fact, just that alone makes it a done deal. I got some armor, so I can max it. Got a half ton. And if I'm going to do a half ton, I'm going to do a half ton of streak. Somewhere. I'm going to put these 2 here, because if I'm taking criticals in the center, I'm already blowing up as far as I'm concerned. And one off of these. This looks like, well, ballistic. Sniper? Yeah, I don't know what's coming. I'm going to roll with it and see what I get in about 8 months, 6 months. Till then, we're going to have to take something else. This guy, maybe. Either way, we're still all in. And that's it for this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and swing by for some more. We'll see you then. Opa has left the building.